A hell a lot of hellos to all of you. Welcome to the improvise amazing, whatever that means, episode of my Proto series, wherein which I ramble on and on about my ancient Minecraft world and how it inevitably kinda maybe, but not always, influenced actual Ximizhlum. While the last one focused mainly on Rotuna, Telluna, and the surrounding areas, this episode's saucy sausage sauce is sentiment for Amanga and secrets. See, this shit was supposed to be all in one episode, but in my usual unbridled genius, I vastly underestimated the length of the video, which I believe to be somewhere around 40 to 50 minutes, but it ended up being fucking 80 minutes. Why? Stop that. So, I looked at the footage all like, ara, omaevamo shindiaru, and henceforth the whole became twain. And you shall now enjoy the right part of the twain. Oh yeah, I wanted to check out this inn. There was something within. I wanted to show you an actual escape route which connects this, which connects Sentiment, which connects Telluna, and I believe it also connects Rotuna? Or maybe it ends in front of Rotuna. No, it ends near Rotuna, yeah. This is how I built tables back then. Nowadays I just build them like this. Fucking wooden block, because this looks kinda dumb. I don't like it. You have the fireplace, which you could see from the outside. And up here you have a bunch of shitty rooms. Yuna Arizawa was the chief maid. Ha ha ha. Because everything needs a chief maid if you're a weeaboo, right? It's basically just normal rooms here. Just generic garbage no one cares about. There's not even anything here. And look how fucking claustrophobic this hallway is. But it continues. And here you have a secret chest. How adorable, huh? Another room. Room. Empty room, actually. What the fuck? I guess I must have missed it, because usually if I fill a building, if I furniture a building, I will... I will fill it all, but I ignored those two for whatever reason. Okay. Anyway, the secret is, unsurprisingly, in the basement. You have a bunch of chairs and like a trillion fucking stoves. I don't remember putting those well, I remember putting those there, but not that many. But the secret is here. See, normally this is supposed to have a bookcase. And I could build a bookcase that moves away if I wanted to, but nah, I didn't. Normally it would be hidden. You're supposed to just imagine it. But anyway, it's an escape route. Let's see if I remember correctly how to go through it. It seems I'm all over this island. The fuck? You can tell this is fucking ancient because it writes the fuck. No one fucking writes that anymore. So you dig through this water. You end up here. You're supposed to follow the light, if I remember correctly. And actually, you get out here. There's not supposed to be anything here. Even if you look at this, this is supposed to be growing. This was just hidden. You couldn't go out here. You couldn't escape out into the sea. But you know, when this fucking thing spawned, it raped the entire place. Ah, whatever, man. So you come from there. You continue through here, blah, 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 blah. Do you go up here? I don't actually remember where you go, and here's a random dungeon that happened to spawn in the correct place. I don't know where you're supposed to go. Fuck! Well, whatever the fuck. I don't know. I think I found it. I'm not sure how I got here. I know this leads into one of the one of the structures in Talyuna. Another structure. But I think I found the secret place in here. Oh my god, I've lost it. Okay, I think I've got it again. From here I go down here, and I don't go down there, I go here. There we go. Yeah, and this I believe is the secret exit, which is supposed to save people if the city is besieged or some shit, I don't know. I'm guessing simply because there's a fucking hole here. You know, like a one-way hole. So I clearly built something. I've not gone to the end of it, so I may end up a fucking red herring again. But I believe this is the way. So there's just mud down there. Please tell me this is the fucking secret escape route. Yes! Yes! Finally I found the ravine I'm looking for. So you have this whole fucking bridge here. And you eventually end up over here somewhere, but I think. Let's see where this leads, because I'm not actually sure. I haven't played through this place in forever. It came from there, right? Yes. So you continue down this road. Holy shit, this is long. There's a bunch of... Why are there books here? Did I put them there just to be weird? Yes, hello clock. Where are books? Oh, there they are. So I must have put them here just to be fucking weird. I did that a lot, just dumping random shit somewhere. Okay, this is really long. I don't remember it being this long. Oh, yes, I remember this. Yes. Yeah, you're back in this ravine, except now you're like at the bottom of it. You can go down there, but the escape route is through here. But if I remember correctly, this is the well. Yes! This is the well from earlier. Finally, we're on the right track. So, you run out of here. And the escape route continues this way, so let's see where it goes. How long did I build this fucking thing? Don't tell me I'll get lost again. I guess I'm gonna follow the torches, but... Fuck, dude. This place is confusing. You go up here. What is this water? Nothing? Okay. I guess that's supposed... No, that's just a random water generation. Yes! Here we continue further down, and we continue, and we continue, and we continue. Is that all I fucking say? Yes! And here's the end. This is where the escape route ends. At the small farm. There was no farm back then when I built this escape route. So you go from all the way down there and you dig through all this garbage. At which point you end up at this farm. Back then there was no farm, so you would end up in the middle of a jungle. But that's it. Yes, finally. And you could escape down there, because the besieging army, they would be like here, and you'd be like, whoop, we ran away, you faggot! And then you have Sentiment. This lovely city, which I built, summer 2012 up until autumn 2012. Like elsewhere on the Horsheshoe archipelago, this was really Toho related. I was gonna build a few more cities here, but I didn't. Structures, but I didn't. Yeah, some random market stalls. You have a well, and you have a huge fucking tavern. And I realize why I do not build structures this large. It takes forever to build them. You have Ibari, Bear Star, Yoshika, and Lunaria Itari. It's all fucking Toho shit. Here you have the kitchen. I'm not sure what even is up here. They're slightly furnished, but also lame. I'm not going through these. It has like 5 floors, and it's just generic rooms. But it's large. The last one isn't even furnished. The others, yes, but the last one, nah. Then you have like a church. That's supposed to be the town hall, which looks pretty Arabic. See, the original Sentiments, it extended slightly more like this. It had more land here, but I decided, fuck it, that looks weird. And I cut it up and I made like a little river, and this little river was there. The river was there from the start, and I built around it. So what is there? You have the town hall, which is pretty poop. You have the church, which has like a trillion eyes. The Cathedral of Zenidar, yeah. That was when it was still named after Oblivion shit. I have the graveyard. This is supposed to be the graveyard, but it's pretty empty except for this one guy. Guard tower. A random creeper head. Okay. I don't remember that, but okay. And the houses also had secrets. Some of them, not all. Some, yes. Nitori Bridge, yes, of course. Yeah, this was the summer of 2012. You went down. This is a really long dungeon. I don't think there's anything to it but cells. But I'm gonna check anyway. My throat is not being cooperative today. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Here you have like a prison. Really fucking damn deep in the ground. It's not that bad. It's a fucking cell, what do you expect? Lock it behind yourself. Remember that! And what's on the other side? I don't know. I don't know why I wasted so much space. Huh? I never went anywhere with it. Okay, that was a waste of time. Oh yeah, I built this little thing here. Sentiment, Rotuna, Telyuna, all 3 of these settlements are canon in Ximi. Yes, they might look different, of course, but they are canon, obviously. Then it had a 2nd floor. I don't think it even has stairs. Yeah, I didn't do anything with the 2nd floor. Here's a flag, a random flag. Tepek Ashiashi. So it must have been the next... If I remember correctly, there was like a basement in one of these. Ah! There it is. It's fucking weird ass basement. I don't remember what's in here, but I think it was just a normal basement. Bunch of heads. Way up into the main floor. Second floor is nothing. Yeah, it's just a generic house. Okay, that was a waste of time, and I'm sorry! Whom did it belong to? Close. Whom did it belong to? Antius and Rin Prosi. Okay. Prosi. Fucking Italians. They had their own table. There was a well. That's the big building, and another generic tower. Boring. You have Kinner's Tower again. Boring. Moimir the Wolf Tengu. This is based on Momiji Inubashiri. Who is Momiji? There's an abandoned Shikigami. Those aren't canon. If I remember correctly, there is something beyond these walls. Ah, I see. You're supposed... Oh, yeah! Fuck! You're supposed to open them from the inside. It's not openable from here. But it's basically just another escape route. I think I remember where it... how you get there, so I'll try to get there from there. What the fuck is that? That is dumb. That was boring, but what an interesting... this is a huge house I built. Once again, it's empty. I don't build in the big ones because they're such a chore and I just get bored and nah. There's a random tower. This was actually a new... this was actually a fairly modern design for towers. I would eventually reuse this style, you know, like these spiky things. I would later reuse them around Turkalai on the other side of the world. Nothing. Some market, you know. Kazami. Ha ha ha. Get it? Yuka Kazami. Shakugan no Shana. Yes, 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 yes. Literally just Yuka Kazami. Oh yeah! I also occasionally build like these like homeless things. They're not really homeless, they're houses. They're considered houses, but they live like in fucking holes on the ground. It's adorable. I don't remember building that lighthouse anymore. Whatever. Moving on, you have a shop of sorts. Then you have Remelia, okay. This was like the storage area, yeah. You had the storage area and then you had the main structure and whatever. More towers and toilets! Yeah, the tower and a toilet next to it, isn't that nice? And you had the farms and shit. These didn't grow as I would like them to, but whatever. You had the fucking wet. You had some random farmer guy. Another fucking well. Imperial City, yeah, back then the capital, or as it is known, Indaria, pardon, was simply known as the Imperial City because there was no fucking lore. Inubashiri again, Momiji. Etori the all-searing that came from Robin the Emotionless. Ha ha ha! Very fucking emo. And a fucking bookshop. I know where the entrance was. Where's the fucking entrance? Robin the Emotionless? No. Etori, which was based on Satori, the all-knowing, whatever, you know, from Toho. And I'm gonna come this back. There's a bunch of fucking silos. A few more random structures. These structures were built first, right? These, let's see, from here to there to like here. Plus then the towers. Those towers were up and the walls were up. But these were the main structures I built during summer of 2012. I think I built these in like, and these like 4, 5, whatever, and the silos, they were built in like November or September 2012. So like 3 or 4 months after summer and shit. And here's the mansion of the Emperor. Oh, it's all fucking fancy and shit, ain't it? Yeah, it has a fucking weird fountainhead. Because I couldn't figure out how to make it look good, so I just... This could use more detail. As for the rest, there's not much here. There's like the kitchen, yeah. There's like the dining table. Yeah. You know, generic shit. You went up these. You ended up in a room, and you had the Imperial room, which was somehow smaller than the maid's room. Okay. And another Imperial room. It was just shite. But it felt good, and it's fun to build shit, you know? Even if... Anyway, here's the escape route. Normally it's supposed to be hidden, but you know... Oh! Right. You have like this button, you press it and you can't get in. You press it again and you can get in. Ow! And here's the hidden place. What does this do? Oh yeah, this leads to the mechanism below the fountain, which is really... It's shite. But it leads to the mechanism, so it's okay. Whoops. You have a bunch of armor and arrows to defend yourself. And once, if the Emperor was in danger while down here, or the Empress of course, they would run through this long ass hall. This long ass hall, I said. I don't know what this is about. And here you would end up at the house I was at before. Why is there bubbling lava? Oh, whatever, there's fucking lava somewhere. I think this is already way too long of a video, so... I'm gonna try and find a quick way out of here. Oh, fuck! Not entirely unexpected, but not what I wanted. Fuck it, I'll just fly back then. Back to the mansion, which is... Oh, god damn it, I forgot. Ouch. You know, just for the sake of it, I'm gonna dig a hole here. Let's just ignore it. Let's pretend you never saw this. But yes, that's how you escape from the house itself, and you end up at the other one. These are not really worth inspecting as far as I remember, and so... There's another city down there, but that's for another time. For now, what we have is this little fort, and then I'm going to quit this one. this episode. Boom. It's something weebish. Fort Amanga, ha ha ha. You have the gates, you have them locked up. This was actually a small series of broken islands. It took forever for me to build this all over. Build this all up. As you can see, it's just a bunch of fucking rocks. You have a bunch of training dummies, you have toilets, you have some fucking smith. Skull again. Do not disturb, shut up and get lost! Campfire, a tower, built generically as always. A bunch of, like a million fucking cannons. You have a little bit of water. This was actually part of the sea. There was no land here. But I decided it would be weird to have it. So I did it like that. What do you have in here, huh? There's like the dining hall. Here you have like the prisons. Blah blah blah. You have barracks. Look how fucking... They're all right up their asses, smelling each other's farts. Another one for cannoneers, apparently, huh? Okay. Legate Vexius Ibaraki. It's supposed to be the leader. I don't have general names, you know, for ranks and shit. So I have to do that someday. Oh yes, that's the Horsheshoe archipelago done. Fort Amanga, the city of sentiment, which was actually the first capital of Aqualand, but it was destroyed during the firmamental break, and it was later moved to Ximizhlum up there. But you have Tel Yuna and you have Ratuna over there with its fort. That's about it, innit? This is gonna end up being an hour long, isn't it? Fuck, I was hoping it would be like 40 minutes, but it's gonna be an hour long. Well, tell me if you like it. Tell me if you don't like it. I'll do it I'll continue doing it anyway, because at the end of the day, I want to get my word out and I want to put my ideas out. So I don't really give a shit whether you like it or not. I care, of course, about your opinion to some degree, but I'm not gonna stop. Bye bye.